Computer hardware can also be interpreted as the physical equipment of the computer itself. Equipment that can be physically seen, held, or moved. Hardware itself is grouped into several types, namely, 1. Input devices is a computer hardware that functions as a tool to enter data or commands into a computer. Mouse. A mouse is a device used to enter data into a computer other than a keyboard. The most common form of mouse has two buttons, one on the top left and one on the top right that can be pressed. However, Macintosh-based computers typically use a one-button mouse. Keyboard. A keyboard is a device for typing or entering certain letters, numbers, or symbols into the software or operating system run by the computer. 2. Process device. Data processing is hardware that functions as a data processing or processing unit and contained in the CPU box as the motherboard, processor, memory, VGA card, sound card and power supply. Motherboard. A motherboard is a circuit board where various electronic components are connected to each other. It is called the motherboard because this board is like a mother who looks after and controls her children. Processor. The processor is the most important component attached to the motherboard, which functions to coordinate the entire system of devices and components on the computer to process orders and data by working together automatically, so that a series of jobs can be done at the same time, processing, storing and issuing the results in the form of a display on the monitor screen or other hardware. Power supply. Still part of the computer, which is stored in the CPU as the power supply. As the name implies, this power supply functions to supply electricity to every part of the computer so that it can run. Commonly used in home PCs are ATX and A types. As for the difference, computer ATX can turn off automatically, and A turn off manually. 3. Output device. Output devices are computer devices that are used to display or convey information to users. The information displayed by the computer is the result of the processing that has been done by the computer. The information passed by the computer through the output device can be in the form of an on-screen display of the printout, sound, and so on. Monitor. Monitor is an output device that provides a visual display to computer users. The monitor can display messages, information, or ask for input from the user. Computers make the appearance of text, numbers or images by combining elements called pixels. The more pixels of a number, text, display or image, the better it will look on the monitor. Speaker. Speakers are hardware devices for producing sound. Another type of speaker is a headset or earphones. We can listen to the output in the form of sound from the computer through the speakers. Printer. Printers are output devices that are used to produce prints from a computer into paper form. The printer is connected to a computer via USB, besides that the printer must also be connected to an electric current.